Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Cato, where we are just about to dive into World 4. 5? 5. We're just about to dive into World 5. But first, I do believe, yes, we have earned ourselves something absolutely necessary here. Increases defense while also boosting unnecessary attack power. That's my favorite kind of attack power. This is it. It's perfect. This is the purest expression of the paradox right here. All right, let's fuck up some new puzzles here. What are we doing in this world? Things look very unstable here. I feel like the toast, the image there should be altered when you change skins, right? Shouldn't it just be whatever's on your back? All right, I won't leave until we find enough components. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea. Why do I even need to run through this room and jump it? Okay. It feels like they could have just started us here, right? Ah, okay. We have some reversed gravity. That's ridiculous. Can cats fly without the toast nowadays? This is not... The dialogue is not doing anything. The dialogue is of negative value. This is pretty... I kind of always love it when they do this in video games. It's far from a new idea, but I always think it's fun. What am I doing? The cat has to get... Son, come on now. There we go. This is like really important. There is no way for the cat to get out without the shell though. Right. Okay. That is a pretty cute space. It's a neat way of like expressing the ideas of the thing. So will I fall far enough to grab this? Yes, okay. It takes a minute for the anti-gravity to really grab hold of you. So this is gonna open up that door. Okay. I wonder, you know, this game does have a tendency to approach the same idea several times in a row. Once you've got a puzzle design, why not get maximum value out of it, I guess. Oops, that's not the direction that I thought you were going to be facing. For example, this one, which is just the same puzzle as the last one. I wonder exactly how much of that we are going to see here. Because I feel like we saw less of it in the last world, in World 4, but we saw way more, like, standard puzzle game iterating. I need to hold on to this. You know, where you see a, oh, friend, no. When I say iterating, you know, where you see different takes on the idea, the expansion of the idea a little bit. And I'm hoping it's going to be more like the last world than the worlds before, is all I'm trying to say. So, the cat needs to get over there. It's like, if I... It's always a little tricky to get the cat past the toast. How is the toast going to get over here, actually? I guess it's not, right? Yeah, we're going to get these, and then the black hole is going to appear on this side, because there's no way for the toast to get across. Haha. It just felt... Alright, well, I still don't actually know what to do with these. But it just felt like there would be a gap there. Okay, what are we looking at down here? A switch that is probably pretty important. Okay, we gotta make sure we're entering these near the platform so that we have enough upward fall time to get the momentum we need to make the next platform, because otherwise that thing happens. There we go. Although I guess I could also have just had the... no, I couldn't have. Never mind. I was going to say I could have had the toast come down and save us. But the toast needed to keep holding that button. So what am I doing? I need to get... Okay, so the idea is we hurl this out here. Nope, pressing too many buttons. Alright, stick that out there. See, this is tricky though, because when I jump, I really need to put the I need to put the toast down over here. There we go. I'll say this, it's a fun mechanic. It feels neat to mess around with, at the very least. Alright, so we can get the cat. Actually, I might need you, because I'm not, yeah, I'm thinking I couldn't make it up to this ledge without the shell. Okay, there we go. Nope. It's a little bit of a bummer that the shell turns around horizontally when it flips vertically as well. It's not flipping, it's rotating. Oh, okay, that's murder. Right, the shell can't jump unless it can actually adhere to a surface. Well. How do I want to deal with that, actually? I guess... Okay, hold on. If I just leave the shell over here, am I gaining... Yeah, I'm gaining height a little bit each time I just... let it turn, so we don't have to do anything particular. Just let it drop us. Oh, okay, almost. I feel like that was close. They could have given that to me. You know, they could have just been a pal. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing this from as far to the right as I can. Maybe it would be better actually to give myself a little bit of a run up. There we go. Oh, okay. Very nearly died. I forgot how forceful the bounce was off of that. It's actually pretty scary. Right, I need to be able to jump. Or is there like a meaning? No, there's no meaning to the flow that we can see there. So how am I going to... I need to fall in with more force. There we go. Yeah, like that. Okay. Here we go. Nope. Terrible job. I need to not clip the wall as I'm going in. Ah, still not enough. I guess I don't need to keep grabbing the shell again. I don't know. Actually, maybe this isn't doable. Maybe this is not the way. Yeah, the idea is like if I could come at it in a clean enough arc Like, just narrowly missed the corner as I'm going forward. I still don't think I'd be able to hit that. And I do have to actually touch it with the cat's body as far as I'm aware. I think it's the only way we've ever collected one of these things. We've never grabbed them with, like, the toast. I guess we could try it, though. Oh, no, that's right. I was just talking about how I can't move this thing. There's a version of this, though, where we get, like... Yeah, okay. Managed to make the arc work and just meet our friend over there. And then we're doing the same thing here, but obviously we need a different angle. Actually, I guess the thing we're doing in this case is trying to... If I could get the shell down in the space below us, that would actually be the best thing. Unfortunately, I can't really adjust my position very well with the shell. Once I've landed from my jump, I'm sort of stuck. In fact, at the moment that the cat dumps the shell off, it sort of gets stuck, right? Is that... No, it's almost good enough. How am I going to get the cat up there? Maybe I can catch the shell sort of as I'm... Well, no, because I need to definitely not have the shell when I'm here, right? So it does feel like we need to do the same thing. But unfortunately, getting the shell into that space is not a thing you can do in the same way. Well, it might... It is dipping far enough away from the midline, and it is moving left. It might end up down there. No. No. Yeah, this is definitely not the intended way to do this. That said, it is hypnotic. So we can't get the shell to make it across from the bottom left. Ah, shoot. Alright, I think every other time I've tried this, I've executed the jump above the anti-gravity level. So maybe this will be exactly the thing. Oh, it's looking pretty... Nope, never mind. Oh, for a second there it was... Oh, come on. For a second there, the prediction line was actually on the ledge we needed it to be on, but when I hit jump, it sure didn't go the way it was indicating it would. I guess I don't want to be on the edge. It feels more appropriate to like watch it from the edge, but yeah, it's wild how the rules of physics are different just for this one this one little platform. It can get onto any of the other spaces. Alright, so all the way to the side, what it does is it lands just a little, yeah, just the tiniest bit short. If I jump all the way to here, okay, I can get exactly to the edge by doing that. That was the piece I was missing. Unfortunately, this is not the right angle for making that happen. So how am I going to... I don't think this is right either, but we can, now that we're here, we can use the cat for adjustments. Okay, there we go. I thought I had tried adjusting it in the bottom right area. I guess I hadn't. Okay, interesting. So we're gonna have to have the shell do the same thing here, right? It's just gonna be like follow the wave. Well, shit. That was supposed to be much deeper than it was. Well, that's not ideal. Oh, cool, it works that way. Let's try it from here arbitrarily. Okay. See, like, that's a really good example of where it doesn't feel like an iteration. You are literally just doing the exact same thing that you did to solve the last puzzle, and the pieces around the thing you're doing are different, but the thing you're doing hasn't been tweaked or altered. It's not like you have to use the principle of the last time you did it to figure out a slightly different related thing to do. It's literally the same. It's very weird stuff. So we just have to find the spot, right? The spot where the jump angle is effective. But it's definitely never going to go high enough. It's never going to gain enough. It's never going to switch over the center line enough times to gain the magnitude it needs to make that jump. Unless we can slow down its horizontal, the horizontal portion of its strip so that it takes more jaunts across the center line, that is. So how would we do that? Definitely don't think that's it. I do need it to be moving, but it has to be moving less. It's really rough because you just don't, like, you don't have that kind of control with the toast. It goes two speeds, two places. Oh, I can get it off my back like this. That is the opposite of helpful. So I can't make it... Yeah, we can't impart any horizontality to it at all. From just the hurling it off of our heads. But I really want to get this thing moving to the right just a little bit so that it has time to cross over the center line repeatedly and gain the momentum it needs. That's pretty tough. That's pretty tough to do in this situation. Why is there a climbing wall here? I thought I had figured it out when I remembered you could throw the toast off your back from a wall with different physics, but they're actually less good than the normal physics in the sense that, you know, it's traveling so much more horizontally. I was hoping it would be such a weak little push off the back that it would, you know, fall more than anything else. What I'm trying to do here is to get it to stick like to a wall. There we go. I was just like tracing the trajectories that would work in my head and thinking like, how can I get it to launch in a way that's going to carry it that high? And the answer is it needed to jump from much lower. I mean, obviously. Okay, so that doesn't do anything except fire you through. Right, it is bad. It's bad to kick the shell off your head in that location. Ah, damn it. So yeah, I need to get the shell to slide down the wall over here. Or to just handle its business with jumping. That works fine. That one hardly seems like a puzzle at all. I mean, I know that it took me an embarrassingly long time to actually execute it, but it was very clear what needed to be done immediately in a way that doesn't feel like a puzzle. It's just I was not doing it right. I guess actually this room, maybe it's just better to reset like that. Okay, so... I just gotta give myself a little bit of room here. Yeah, I kind of fucked everything up there by jumping in the wrong direction again. It is really frustrating how easy it is to lose track of this thing because of the way that it just turns around sometimes on the ground. I need to be more aware of what direction I'm facing when I'm going to be jumping. Is that close enough? That is close enough. Okay. I definitely was not actually on that toaster, but I appreciate the game giving that to me. So... we have a platform that can be triggered here, but triggering this thing's rotation is not going to get us anything of value. Let's see here. It's going to be a little trickier for us to get the shell out of this area, out of the anti-grav area, because of the glass wall. We should still be able to do it over here, right? Well, not quite. Ah, almost. Okay, that's about the apex of the jump. Yeah. Turns out this is just it's just a tall enough pool of anti-gravity that you cannot double jump out of it. You cannot jump from the highest point of the jump and still make it out. So well, I guess that's interesting. Right, we can do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I can stick that up there. And then if I drop it now, will it fall with enough force that it'll actually make it through the area? It will. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was looking at what the lever would do to the toast if the toast was in the anti-gravity area and the lever opened and hit it. And I was, you can discard that immediately. And apparently that was enough for me to be no longer thinking about hitting the toast with the lever at all. I was like, well, I thought about it. Thought about it, and now we're good. All right, so we want the toast to end up. Oh, let me see here. Can I get this? That is more of a fall than I want. This might have me hit the ceiling before I hit the wall of death. Oh, very close. Okay. Ah, damn it. I was trying to get as close to that as possible, but I guess I don't even really want to be as close to that as possible because I do have to have room to throw the toast up. Darn it. I'm trying to figure out if I could jump the cat up onto this ledge right here and lose the hat as I'm rising, quote unquote rising, upside down rising. So that the cat would land here and the toast shell would fall upward to the level above us, because that's where it needs to be. Okay, if we try from back here. It's not quite going to hit. Try to dial this in a little bit. If I do this, it should land on that platform. Yeah, then we can allow it to escape, open this up, and I think this trajectory should have it land safely on the roof. Ooh, not quite. Let's back up a little bit. Okay. I was a little closer than I would have liked. Okay, well that's easy enough. See, but that was a good example of the iteration thing, right? Where you have to use what you've learned about flinging the toast through a gravity reversal and sort of contouring its trajectory to do something a little bit different there where you're interacting with the platforms. Are we actually in the sky? But it feels like we're falling. I mean, falling is all relative anyway, right? Falling, the thing about falling is it can mean a lot of things. Okay, so this feels like the point here is to just create a weave that's going to get you to the toaster, right? So, okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of that with the cat than I was expecting. Easy. And pretty fun. That's a cool one. Did I want to do that? Okay, that turns off the field. Probably not a thing we want right away. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess the cat can't get through. It is a bad idea for us to have the field on during this part. But if I don't have the field on, can I still do everything I need to do? I don't think so. What am I talking about? I can obviously still do this. And then fire the toast over and let it fall down here. Yeah, that's... I was behaving as though I had to be much closer to that toaster than I actually did. Alright. So we need a field toggle here, which comes from that, obviously. I need to close this up around the shell. Yeah. Because otherwise the poor cat can't get through here. That is kind of neat. I wouldn't have thought that I was a little surprised that the shell depressed the button long enough for the anti-grav to kick in and then hold the shell there. It's not how I was expecting that to work. How do I... Oh, okay. Now I see what to do. I have to use the anti-grav to give myself a little lift. How am I going to... How are we going to get the toast into the area, though? Well, I guess, yeah, I could just do this, couldn't I? What if I did the most obvious thing? Might that work? Shoot. So we have to figure out the angle from which I can drop into this thing. Ah, shoot. Or I could just do it that way, I suppose. All right, now... How do I recover this thing? There it is. Yeah, I actually really like the feel of having to press the button to reverse gravity during the shell's flight. I think that is actually pretty cool. Cat wants to be up here, Toast wants to be down there. How do I... What I'm wondering is, there we go. If I can use the anti-grav to fling myself in this way. And it turns out, yes, of course you can. What a silly question. Okay, so we have a pipe leading up to there, a button on the ceiling that is certainly going to reverse gravity. Doesn't feel all that difficult to get this thing where it's going. What do I want to be doing as the cat? I guess the idea is... Okay, I think I see it. It's like you throw the thing up and immediately enter the tube, yeah. Okay, easy. I'm always expecting there to be like one more step to each of these puzzles. Okay, and that controls the other one. Seems like I should be able to just, yeah, go around that glass. I'm not sure why that even is glass. That one hardly even feels like a puzzle. Again, just like the... when they work intuitively, it's kind of cool, but also kind of anticlimactic. Oops, I shouldn't have... That was the wrong direction to jump. I do need to actually land back on the thing. I'm only screwing up my own plan here, but I'm screwing it up really well. Okay, so now we jump off of here, get that turnaround, jump back on. Yeah, very, very simple, that part. What does this hidden button do? Oh yeah, the only thing. The only thing that any of these buttons do. So if I set this down here, when I break free, can I get... Yes. I can, in fact, get into that position. But unfortunately, I'm going to need to be a little bit more careful with the cat's positioning. Nope, I actually just can't make that. Well... So the thing we want here is a brief release. Unfortunately, once this toast drops off that button, it's going to take a second for it to get back onto it. And certainly I will be in the lava by then, or whatever that red noxious volume is. Like, how long does it take me to get back up? Alright, so if I turn it around once... Ah! Yeah, it's a real shame that the toast does not properly reflect the way it's facing when it's on the button. It would certainly make things easier. Okay, I think it's facing right now. That might not be... It might be just... user error, you know, me failing to press the button in time. I was trying to be at a full sprint when I hit it. Almost worked. We almost got to see what that looks like. Because the momentum we have coming off this thing does matter. Oh, I had it, it was fine, and I panicked and pressed space an extra time. I do think that works. I think that seemed legit. Yep, that'll do it. So then we just top you off. And do the same thing again. Okay, and then we have unquestioned command of the skies here. Okay, we're doing this thing again. Fake turtle shells. I see how it is. They are not affected by gravity in the same way. How interesting. We're definitely going to need that. Damn it, I'm not trying to fall on that. They probably shouldn't have put it right where you land if you walk off that shell, platform at full speed. So... right, we do this and then turn... Ah. I do need it to hit all the way to the wall. Alright, let's make sure, then swap. Alright, well, we don't want the toasts getting slapped by that. This doesn't necessarily seem all that different either. Well, except I guess we know that the shell toast cannot jump off of this glassy platform, but it can jump off of the things down there. The sensible thing to do here is to drop this shell down there. No, wait, I can't transform it that way. That doesn't work. This does have to be the real one. And then the other one needs to be in a place where I'm going to be able to touch it. So I guess it's probably like this goes here. Just trying to guess where the spot might be. Well, I guess it doesn't need to be any particular spot, really, because, like, all I need to do is collide with the wall, and then I'm good. You know, I don't know what I'm doing. I just need to get in this column and then swap. I'm being ridiculous. Why do I want... Okay, when that other platform is open, this platform on the right will be able to fling toast past it. So we have... Why do I need to do that, is the question. We have that button down there that it would seem you would want to hold down with a fake turtle shell. So just like put this here. Oh, right. Except how am I planning to access the fake shell now? So I need to be, the cat needs to be here. And then I guess just like, actually in any way that we jump this over here, it's fine. Oh no, but I need to get it positioned just right, horizontally. Yeah, okay. So what we want to do actually is fall down here because we want to hit the wall. Ah, shoot. Except I don't hit the wall. That's almost right. If we do the higher speed... No, that's tricky. I guess... Well, I can't move it without interacting with the other thing. But I guess I can fling the shell at the wall. And then grab this. Yeah, and that'll cause it not to reverse in the air, so it'll hit the wall and just slide down. I keep trying to position things, get them to come to a stop, and then do the swaps, but sometimes that is just not sufficient. Let me just have a quick look here. Where does it look like we're at on the map? Kind of hard to say, as far as like how much more there is. No, actually, I guess we can see just barely at the bottom there. There's definitely another row of levels. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here for today. That's going to be it for us for the moment. I want to make sure that there's like... This is kind of a tricky part of the thing, right? I want to make sure there's enough for there to be a meaty episode for the next one, but... also not so much, like I do want to be able to get to the end of the world and potentially the end of the game if this is the end. It's hard to like pace things out, especially before you actually know how many more things there are to do. Hopefully I've got this right though. Come back next time to see if I have, and we'll see you then.